Hello and welcome to question number 51 of Daily Dose Gmat. Today's question is on sentence correction, level somewhere around 680. It tests you over the usage of that and by which and actually will help you to analyze what is the actual rule of that. Let's go to the question. For many revisionist historians, Christopher Columbus has come to personify devastation and enslavement in the name of progress that has decimated native peoples of the Western Hemisphere. Alright, so the sentence simply means that Christopher Columbus, as per many people, has come to personify devastation and enslavement in the name of progress, and that resulted in the dissemination of the people of the Western Hemisphere. Now, when you go through the option choices, you have devastation and enslavement, and you have devastating and enslaving in the name of progress. So I would say the better structure over here would be using nouns. That is simply devastation and enslavement. Alright, that is the first issue, but not the major issue. The major issue over here is has over here. Let's analyze what is this has used for. So this has is coming with respect to that. Now if you think that that always corresponds to the directly attached noun over here, which is progress, then you are of course wrong. Actually, it depends upon the meaning. So that can refer to the noun 2 or 3 words back from that. Let's understand. What has decimated native people from the Western Hemisphere? Is it just the progress or the devastation and enslavement in the name of progress? Of course, it is the devastation and the enslavement in the name of progress. So, which are two things. So, of course, this has is wrong and it should be have. So, clearly statement A is wrong. Now, in the second, it uses devastation and enslavement, which is correct, in the name of progress by which. Now, read the structure. For many revisionist historians, X comes to personify X and Y in the name of progress by which native peoples of the Western Hemisphere. Seems that these people are doing something, whereas these are doing nothing. Do not go with the passive structure. There are this kind of meaning errors which appear sometimes. Also, by which is generally used when you are performing one task in order to achieve the other one. When you say the second task is achieved by the first one. Over here, it is believed by the historians that Christopher Columbus came for a particular thing and that resulted in a certain thing. So better to go with a that. So B is also gone. C, when I read the C, of course there is an error of using devastating and enslaving, which is of course not a good structure. Totally awkward when you read the C sentence completely. Similarly, when you go with the D sentence, over here lies which. And now which cannot be used over here because which has a definite rule that it will always modify the directly attached noun. So it simply says that people of the Western Hemisphere, which in the name of progress are decimated. And even this devastating and enslaving not correct. Awkward structure. Even this Western Hemisphere may refer to which, again useless structure. Better to use a that in such case. Alright. Option E. The devastation and enslavement in the name of progress that have. So the only error in the option A or the given sentence was this has, which has been rectified by the usage of the word have as it was plural. So there was a subject verb agreement issue, but that was hidden very beautifully by the usage of that. So whenever you see that, simply ask yourself that this that is used for which noun. Over here it is not used for progress, it is used for devastation and enslavement, which is plural. Hope you got the concept and you are enjoying the series. Stay tuned. This will be a sentence correction week. We'll be throwing out 4 or 5 sentence correction questions every day. Hope you enjoy them. Take care and bye-bye. Subscribe if you haven't till now. Mission MBA, a place where learning is fun and absolutely affordable.